What's happening, YouTube? Yeah, so I just want to talk to you a little bit about dreadlocks, the journey, the ride, the tips, the tricks. Uh, you know, something that inspiration. To get you on your feet because yeah, it is something that takes a lot of patience, uh, dedication, love, respect. uh, to making it happen to where they come out the best way possible. And this right here is a tool that is very important. Very, very important. Remember this tool. It is the Dreadhead HQ. I think it's a smaller one, not the 2.0 tool, but the wood one. This one is definitely good for smaller niches into getting those dreadlocks the way you want them to. Now, initially, the reason why I got dreadlocks is, my father-in-law, he's a Rastafarian, so, you know, I'm not, I wouldn't call myself Rasta, but, I kind of indulged the lifestyle a little bit, eating right, eating healthy, trying to, treat my body as a temple and treat it right, and making the good things happen to my body. And so I saw dreadlocks and I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool if I can, if I can get some dreadlocks, see how they come out. And so that was, the start of the journey from there. So I started eating right, started, looking at pictures, Dreadhead HQ, Naughty Boy, just various pictures online to see, kind of what I liked, what style, and that kind of thing. And so, it was, it took time to see it develop. It wasn't just something that happened overnight. Um, and so I started out, this lady, she helped me start them. Um, it took about 8 hours. We did the back combing technique, and it definitely took a long time. And when I first saw them, I was like extremely disappointed, because I was like, these don't even look like dreadlocks. They don't even look anything like them. They don't even resemble dreadlocks. I mean, a little bit, but it was definitely an uphill battle for the first year and a half, to get them to come out just the way I wanted to. Now, as you can see, I keep them in pristine condition, so it's I got a little something, here and there, but other than that, though, I mean, uh, I definitely do keep them up. And a lot of people think, oh, well, dreadlocks is an easy thing to keep up, and hey, it's easy to do these types of things, and just let it all out, and but if you actually want dreadlocks to be clean and for the workplace, or to look presentable, there is a lot of maintenance that goes into it, and especially in that first year, maybe year and a half, if you're not technically uh, you know ethnic, or don't have any curly hair. It is definitely an uphill battle, but I'm here to bring some encouragement and let you know that it is possible to get dreadlocks that look really nice, and you don't have to have curly kinky hair. I personally have uh, wavy hair, so so it's a little bit harder for me to get them started, a little bit harder for me to maintain, but uh, it's come a long way. Right now, this right here is about 3.5, a little under 3.5 years of growing. Um, I'm not quite where I want to be. My friend, one of my people that I know named Benjah, if you check him out, Benjah, he actually kind of inspired me as well on the road to dreadlocks. So it was we after it took some time for me to actually say, hey, I want dreadlocks. I started out with cornrows, And then I was like, you know what, man, cornrows, it looks bad after, you know, a couple of weeks, and then have to go get somebody else to do it, another 2.5 session, you know. But the dreadlocks work is continuous, but, you know, you don't have to sit there you know, you can sit there, but it's not like somebody has to do your hair. You know, you can actually do it yourself, and that's where I saved myself a lot of money by, you know, doing all the work on by myself, you know. So I think that, you know, if you really are dedicated to it, you know, it definitely is something that, you know, you should consider. And you know, if you think that you want to take that journey, just know that it's going to be a long road for it to come out looking good, you know, because I struggled 2 years, you know. I was thinking, wow, you know, should I get rid of them, should I get rid of them? But, you know, I was patient, and, you know, I definitely try to make it happen for me. And, you know, it was like I said, a journey. You know, it's definitely a journey, and there's going to be some rough times, you know, rough times in that, with the hair, you know, getting it to lock up and everything. But once it locks, and, you know, you'll see the fruits of your labor, and it definitely will be, you know, something that you'll be proud of, you know, to show. And definitely some tools, you know, that I suggest getting are one of these, and my other tool, which I don't have currently, is the Lock Tool 2.0. And, you know, those two tools in conjunction were just magic, you know, like getting them, you know, real nice and tight and everything like that. And you can see right here in this dread, you know, I got some kind of frizzes. So with this, you know, it's got a very small little hook on there. You can just go in and just start. There's an art to it. It took me a while to actually get it down, but, you know, it's once you get it down, you know, it's definitely a tool that is beneficial to new and seasoned dreadlocks. You know, so if you can tell now, see, frizzes from here to here are gone. Oh, jeez, got it stuck. Yeah, frizzes from there are gone. So, you know, so that's you know, one of the things you can use. Also, I suggest, you know, they say use, oh, this kind of soap, this kind of soap. I suggest either Dr. Bronner's, which is a really good one because it's a low residue, or what was the other one? Bronner's, and there's a less expensive one, but they look pretty much the same. Bronner's, Dr. Woods. So Bronner's and Woods, if you know, if you're starting out dreadlocks, or you know, they'd say, oh, get this soap, do this, do this, do this, you know. But I suggest those two only because they're low residue. And tea tree oil, get the tea tree oil, because that one will definitely be beneficial to your hair. You know, cleaning it. The tea tree oil is good for removing oils in your hair, head. You know, so I suggest getting that one. Have peppermint maybe if you want to, you know, maybe feel better on your scalp. I don't know. Also, I suggest, you know, they say, I used wax personally, and the result I got from wax, you know, I'm glad I used it, but at the same time, like, I think I used too much, and so, like, I've been just trying to get it out for the last, like, it's tough when you have too much wax in your hair. You can't tell on my hair now because it's, you know, I've actually gotten most of it out, but, you know, it's like, it takes forever to get out, and it's like all this white stuff, and when you wash your hair. So I suggest also, if you do use wax, use very, very little, because in the end it'll like go in your dreads, and then you'll have to roll them, and it's a mess. So I suggest, if you do choose to use wax, make sure that the wax is, you know, your very little wax. So I'll see how I get some responses on this video. You know, if you have any questions, just go ahead and leave them below, and you know, I'll try to answer them. So, alright, well, if you have any questions, like I said, hit me up. Anything in particular, you know, and I'll come out with some more videos. If you want to see some more things, me to answer some more questions, just let me know. Alright, Rocky out.